On a beautiful day at the end of summer, Kimball and I were at our farm with our 4 kids and a handful of families. The kids played while the parents enjoyed the wonderful weather. No one saw our 2-year-old Nicholas go in. A 12-year-old swimming alone in the pool saw something at the bottom. What he brought up was our 2-year-old son, Nicholas, blue and unresponsive. He never regained consciousness.
40 years later, Kaylee and I were at the pool with our 4 kids and extended family. No one saw our 2-year-old Annie go in. Kaylee found her hidden behind a wall at the bottom of the pool, blue and unresponsive. Miraculously, Annie's breath was not her last. A doctor and paramedic were on the site and administered CPR that undoubtedly helped save Annie's life. We know that we were incredibly lucky. That Annie's outcome was not the more common one between Nicholas and Annie's 2 similar stories, that most end in tragedy. These aren't stories of negligence. They're stories of hope. At least that's how Swim On sees it. Because while drowning is the #1 cause of death in children ages 1 to 4, and the second highest for ages 5 to 14, it's also the most preventable. And Swim On's mission is to do just that. Prevent it. By heightening awareness through marketing campaigns, resources on their website, conventions, fairs, and events, promoting swim survival classes for toddlers and swim lessons to all ages. Their acronym SAFER, where they emphasize the layers of protection needed to prevent drowning.
Dad, I know you love football. I will too, eventually. But maybe teach me how to swim before you teach me the swim move. That's a football thing. Heard it on the TV.
Mom, someday soccer might be my life. But right now, water competency could save my life and help with my kicks.
I know you're psyched about Mommy and me yoga, but me being more safer near water will make you even more zen. Let's talk about the 5 layers of protection. First, fences and barriers. Put one around the pool until I'm older. 2, close, careful supervision. Pay attention. And if you can, assign a water watcher. 3, water competency. That's like floating, swimming, skills. Refill. 4, life jackets. On boats, around big bodies of water. 5, no toys. 5, learn CPR and keep a phone nearby. Ready to call 911. 5 layers of protection.
Radio ads such as this one.
Did you know that drowning victims are physically unable to cry out for help or wave their arms?
Now you know.
Find out how you can protect kids from drowning and donate to the Swim On Foundation at swimonfoundation.org.
The Swim On Foundation is proud to meet a critical need in our St. Louis community, offering swim lesson scholarships to almost 100 children and adults in Hazelwood and Ferguson during its inaugural session. They're reaching out to a population that's often overlooked. Swim lessons can reduce drowning for young kids by 88%.
More than 60% of African Americans don't know how to swim. And tragically, the drowning rates reflect that. So having access to the swim lessons up here is something we feel is really important. And we are very grateful for the opportunity to be able to provide the lessons.
The Swim On Annie Initiative. Annie and Kaylee and Jack, you are the inspiration for this program. Kaylee and Jack have talked about what a critical role CPR played, and so it is only fitting that the Annie Initiative will emphasize the importance of learning and regularly relearning CPR. through materials such as the Annie Initiative CPR Wallet Card, resources for CPR training and CPR parties, school and youth initiatives for even adolescents to learn the basics, and a dedicated web page to promote the Annie Initiative and the simple yet crucial CPR life-saving techniques. CPR helped save Annie's life that night. The Annie Initiative might just save the life of another.
Swim On's mission is not to make swimming scary. It's quite the opposite. It's to have kids swim on, but swim on safely. And thanks to all of you and the support you have provided, Swim On can continue its mission. We know we were incredibly lucky, but we don't want to leave the next story to luck. Knowing the safety precautions and layers of protection that Safer Waters in memory of Nicholas provides, families can swim on. Annie can swim on.
Hi, Annie.
Say thank you and swim on.
Thank you. Swim